example is a little different from the previous ones because it involves a denominator. We have different denominators actually. This first one's a 5, we have a 2, and we have a 2. So what we want to do is we want to find the least common multiple, LCM. So the least common multiple between 5 and 2 is going to be 10. How did I get that? Because 5 times 2 is 10. That's the smallest possible number that I can use that is in common with both of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite our equation. And to eliminate these denominators, we're going to multiply the whole thing by that least common multiple, 10. Here's what you get. We distribute this 10 to each piece. So I'm left with 10 and then 2x plus 5 over 5 plus 10x minus 7 over 2 equals 10. I was about to write the equation without 10, or the expression without the 10. 10, and then 3x plus 1 over 2. Now I want to reduce these fractions because 10 and 5 can be reduced. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Ten divided by 2 is 5. Ten divided by 2 is 5. And now I've eliminated all the fractions and I can just solve it normally. So we're going to distribute our 2, our 5, and the other 5. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times x is 5x. And 5 times negative 7 is negative 35. 5 times 3x is 15x. And 5 times 1 is 5. I'm going to collect my terms here. So I have a 10 and a negative 35, a 4x and a 5x. So 4x plus 5x is 9x. 10 and a negative 35 is negative 25. And then I have a 15x plus 5. So this time I think I'm going to move this 5. We're going to move this 5 over. So the inverse of plus 5 is minus 5, and we're going to do it to both sides. Bring down my 9x. Negative 25 minus 5 more is negative 30. 15x. Positive 5 and negative 5 is 0. Now I'm going to go ahead and move the 9x over. The inverse of a positive 9x is a negative 9x. Nine x minus 9x is 0. And I have a negative 30. 15x minus 9x, that's going to be 6x. Last step. This is 6 times x. So if I'm trying to get rid of 6, the opposite or inverse of times would be to divide. 6 divided by 6 is 1, so I'm left with 1x. Negative 30 divided by 6 is negative 5. So x equals negative 5. And if you would like to check your answer, you would take the negative 5, plug it in, and see if it works.